the... Okay, no, no, microphone's all fine. Alright, hello everybody, it's me Gabby. Welcome back to more Umineko. I played a little bit off stream, but it's okay because I didn't really get to anything that important, I don't think. It's basically just a lot of child abuse. Um, yeah, so anyway, we're on episode 4. Um, we're really sort of following actually the adventures of Ushirimiya and like 12 years in the future where she's trying to figure out what the hell happened. Um, Basically, she used to believe in magic and then she gave up on it. Also, Maria used to believe in magic, but like, in the sort of magical girl, naive way. And then her mum abused her and destroyed everything she cared about. And then she decided she was going to be an evil witch or something. And basically, Ange thinks that like that might be the reason as to like why the whole incident in Ushiromi at not Ushiro at Rock and Jima even happened maybe because um essentially like in the future there was like a bit of soul in her diary and then like she was sort of using that as like a she was like her friend in the future but then she rejected magic and then that made Maria all depressed for like witch Maria. She's thinking that maybe if like she apologizes to Maria for doing that and hurting her feelings when she was a child that will somehow cause the incident to not happen maybe. Also back on the main plot, Kinzo is supposed to get involved, I think. But we haven't gone back to the main plot for a while, so yeah, got absolutely no fucking idea what's gonna happen. So let's go. Yeah, no, this is most new save file. I don't even remember. I think so. I think we went back the last time. The last when the chapter ended, we went back to the main story. Yeah, here we go. October 4th, 1986. And I don't remember what's happening anymore. So I think the briefing probably only starts at midnight, so like it hasn't actually started yet. I think. Apparently, conference is going on inside. Yeah, family conference, huh? They went to all the trouble of chasing us kids out, so they're probably talking about something shady. Probably. I'm sure there's nothing we can do to help out. Just trying to stay out of their way is probably the best way for us to be useful. I'm sure it's all just money, money, money. Even though they act like they're so rich most of the time, when it gets tough, they all start getting pushy. Why don't they just be graceful and split evenly between everyone? That'd be awesome. It'd be nice if I got a share too. If I got some too, I'd split it with Chan on Chan right away. Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate the sentiment. Well, here we go. Time for romance talk. Back to the murders I see. Yes, it seems like it. I think. Like, who even fucking knows at this point? Yeah, I was just, because, yeah. Mm. Honestly, all the other stuff, it was like fun thematic stuff, but I actually have legitimately no idea how it's going to tie into this. So yeah, Kinzo's going to be there in person, so. But everyone other than the adults being strictly ordered to leave. And that's weird, though. But I'm surprised. So I think the grandfather's actually going to make an appearance. I see. So this is the witch's counterattack. I wanted to leave the Joker called Kinzo face down a little longer, but it's probably around time to turn it over. Trump cards exist to be used. Okay, but like, that's weird though, because he only came, what do you call it? What do I say? Battler only came up with the theory that, like, they can use Kinzo as essentially a way to, a way to disprove the witch this timeline. They'd already moved to this timeline. So, like, it's not like Beatrice chose this in advance. Maybe it's just she did something in person to make Kinzo decide he was going to step outside and then actually directly affected it that way, but I don't know. Oh, sorry, no, the theory that Kinzo was dead and there was a different 18th person, that's it. I'd foreseen that you began to doubt Kinzo eventually. Yes, now your reasoning has all gone back to square one again, right? With this, your theory that Kinzo was dead at the very beginning and I was hiding as the 18th person goes poof. Fuck. No way I'll lose heart. There's only one theory gone. I'll attack you like a storm, like a tornado. I'd have it no other way. Even if the first twilight has not yet begun. It is far too early to begin yet. Oh, sorry, yeah. That's right, and it's not like I was denied with the red truth. At this point in time, Battler's theory hasn't been defeated. It's too early to say that you've won. Yeah, that's right. Still too early. Is that true? Yes. Maria said the person who gave her the umbrella was father. Oh, shit. Wait, that's actually pretty funny, though, because how's that even? It's not like they can just swap places like that. But then how did Kinzo know that Maria needed an umbrella? I guess we'll see. Or maybe he wanted to test us from that point. I might not be one to talk since we aren't related by blood, but your father is very intelligent, correct? Our arguments during the day were probably overheard by one of the servants and reported to father. Incredible. We still don't know for sure that it's reached father's ears. No, it definitely has. Everyone but Nissan Pierre, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Maria-chan might have seen father. However, we haven't seen him. It's a devil's proof. Maria-chan only claims to have seen him. Are you saying Maria's lying? Calm down, Rosa. That's true. You often say that bad thinking is no better than sleeping. If you think about it a bit, all of this about the umbrella is a very trivial problem. Regardless of whom, yeah, Father will appear soon. Once Father's in front of us, the problem with the umbrella will become completely trivial. In other words, this is not the time to gossip about the umbrella issue. In short, if Father appears, then no schemes will be effective. There's no need to even think about that case. We're fish on the chopping board. We'd have no choice but to leave fate to the heavens and negotiate directly to Father. That means we'd have no choice but to let him clobber us with his fist and prostrate ourselves and beg for money. If Father is well, we'll prostrate ourselves and beg for money. If it's a farce of cross-sons, then we'll continue our ugly sibling fight. Sounds like this year's family conference is going to be just wonderful. Yep. So bad thing, yeah, anyway. Yeah. Calm yourself. We won't get anywhere by making a fuss after all this. Let's leave it to Genji-san. Who's it gonna be? Oh, red herring. Please excuse us. Ooh, don't look it, but I'm good at staying up late. Yeah, exactly. Red herring, Kurosawa's favorite meal ingredient. It's red mackerel. There we go. If you stuff yourself with mackerel too across summer, you'll be even more manly at night. I see you're still in high spirits. I'm sure you'll be working in such high spirits until you're 100. Madam, forgive my arrogance, but I prepared a light snack. Okay. Excuse me. I've taken the children to the guest house. Nissan, it's time. Are you still not going to start the family conference? The arrival of the guest of honor has been delayed. Wait a short while. How long? Sorry, but time's up. I won't have you saying, Father hasn't quite shown up yet, over and over until dawn. How could I make a promise about the time Father shows up? Why are you in such a rush? Why not drink some tea and calm down for now? We'll wait 30 more minutes. But if that doesn't work, you'll let us break into the study, okay? Break into... should actually be quite lacking respect for the head. Alright, our apologies. We'll be good for 30 more minutes. This would be really fun in live action. I'm alright. I've got, yeah. Okay. Close the door? Yeah. Bye. Don't worry, you didn't see anything. They did do some stage plays? Okay, that's great. That's cool. Look, it's my anti-docking technique of moving the game screen over the webcam. Take your seats, everyone. The head of the glorious Ushiromiya family and Lord of Rokkanjima, the island that sparkles gold. Lord Ushiromiya Kinzo has arrived. It's like fucking Game of Thrones, where it's like, oh yeah, I've got like Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, and fucking whatever the shit. There he is. Welcome to Rokkanjima, ladies and gentlemen. Why the frightened face, Saber? No, why would I be frightened? Just relieved to find you in excellent spirits, father. Wahahaha. Ava, you're as amusing as ever, aren't you? Why don't you just honestly say how frustrated you are at losing your bet with Kraus? You can't say it, can you? Well then, my sons and daughters and their companions, tonight I shall make an important announcement regarding my inheritance and the succession that you all seem so keen on. But first, I must tell you how incredibly disappointed I am. After all, until this very day, no one has been able to solve the riddle of the epitaph. Even though I'd planned to hand over everything to the one who could solve it, but none have been able to solve it before today, and here we stand, with nothing of mine passed down to anyone. How shameful! To think that not one among you has come forward with the qualifications to succeed me, except for Ava in the last timeline, but whatever. How truly disappointing and shameful and pathetic! Wah! Therefore, I am proclaiming here and now that I will suspend the use of the epitaph's riddle as a method of choosing my successor. In short, time's up. This is game over. And what a shame for you all! Even though it should have given you an equal and fair chance, that's gone now. In that case, will my older son Kraus succeed the headship? The answer is no! Hang on, okay. Listen. Every time. Sorry, every time they do this, I'm just like, well, I want to hear the direction. Let's directly Google Translate me like a fucking weeb. Yeah, no. He does say that. He does say no in English. But I no, Daru. No, Daru. You understand, right, Kraus? I certainly gave you the title of successor. But all you did was let it go to your head. Do you all know what a successor is? It means the person who will inherit your position after you, Father. Wrong! That position of successor isn't something that's guaranteed by the current heads at all! Listen up, Kraus. I won't tell you this again. A successor is what you call someone who finds everyone else who's after it. So what? A successor is what you call someone who finds everyone else who's after the headship, thoroughly breaks their noses, and makes it so that they can never disobey him again. Okay. This is not only something that can be said of the headship. It's the same with money. A rich person doesn't mean someone who has money. It means someone who crushes everyone who had more money than himself, and who scrabbles together more money than anyone else. It's the same with talent. Okay. A genius is not what you call a person blessed with talent. It means a person who crushes everyone with more talent than themselves. Uh-huh. Danganronpa. Anyway, but an unsatisfactory person is not qualified to inherit everything with the Ushirimiya family. In that case, is Aya, Rudolph, or Rosa qualified? Again? No, Daru! You were unable to solve the riddle, and you were unable to use a scheme to drag Kraus down. All the three of you managed to do was gather together in a unified front to try and extort money from Kraus. And even that scheme was thoughtless. You can't even corner Kraus all by himself. There could be nothing more shameful. You lack the avarice to steal away the position of Sexer by any means. In order to get what you want, you should sacrifice everything, becoming as covetous and greedy as possible. The goddess of luck smiles upon the greedy. You three who don't have that wild spirit are as unfit as the successor as Kraus is. You don't think he's going to say that because no one will succeed him, he'll donate all his fortune to charity or something, right? I'm afraid I wouldn't put it past Father. The blood's just rinsed into his head. We can't do anything but let him talk for now. Well then, Father, what thoughts do you have regarding the succession of the headship? Humph. Since I am so utterly disappointed in all of you, I've lost the desire to hand it over to anyone. Therefore, the Ushirimiya family will end here. It ends with my generation. That cannot... The Ushirimiya family was crushed long ago in that earthquake. The current Ushirimiya family is nothing but an illusion. Yeah, I did play some of it off stream, but nothing was really important there. It was just a lot of watching Maria get abused by Rosa, so only happy, joy, fun times. The current Ushirimiya family is nothing but an illusion of gold I'm glimpsing for an instant, the likes of which will end when I awaken from my slumber. Everything in this world is a dream, an illusion. I mean, you could just say, yeah, I'm giving it back to Beatrice. Life is but a daydream before the awakening called death. I guess that's how it was from the beginning. You know, I think I'm starting to understand why all of the siblings are fucked up, including Rosa, who's like the baby. And, you know, because Kinzo is fucking insane. I mean, I knew he was insane anyway, but like, seeing him out in the open makes you realize that, yeah, no, he's like this out in the open as well. It's not just like he put on a normal face when he was with, you know, people and talking about business decisions. That I should lose everything when I die was part of Beatrice's contract and her curse. Wahahaha, as if I had let you, Beatrice. I will be the one who captures you. Tonight, that goal will be realized. Wahahaha. Wahahaha. Foolish children such as yourself truly are daydreams. It's as though you were never there from the beginning. Disappear. Wake up. Disappear from the those of the truth that I am. Your failures have not built up anything that makes you worthy to succeed me. Kinzo-san, if I may, what is it, my friend? Oh, Nanjo, okay. I understand how you feel, Kinzo-san, because you love your children, you expect a lot of them, and as a parent and grandparent myself, I understand how parental affection can make you feel as though your expectations were betrayed. However, you are extraordinary, Kinzo-san. A genius. isn't saying that it's only natural for them to catch up to you a little too harsh? Despite that, yeah, they've all tried their best, right? Yeah. And just how much money have they built up with this doing their best? After these cowards failed completely in ventures and gained debt, and still try to sponge off me, how can you say that they did their very best? Money is the crystallization of everything in this world. If you cannot grasp us, then you cannot grasp the world. he's insane. Okay. If a life cannot strongly grasp this world, it doesn't deserve to live. Disappear! Disappear from my life and reality. That's a reckless argument. With that logic, even I must not live. Even so, I believe the time I spent playing chess with you was worthwhile for both of us, Kinto-san. You should know better than anyone else that there are many things in this world that cannot be bought with money, just like the conversation the grandchildren were having. It may be true that your children have been. Yeah, anyway. Happiness, family. They have found wonderful partners, had children, and each built up their own happy homes. They have glorified your family name and have brought back grandchildren. Grandchildren are wonderful. We older people can look at these young grandchildren who will live on into a new era that we will not even be given to a chance to see, and in them we can imagine an endless future. Isn't that the sole entertainment we have in our old age? Remember, Kinto-san. Remember your joy when they first brought back their grandchildren. In other words, in exchange for the vast riches I created, instead of gaining money, I have gained my grandchildren. No, that's not what I. So in exchange for the several tens of billions in wealth I've built up, I gained a single grandchild from each of my children. Ha 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 ha! This is wonderful! So I've created a single life using 10 billion yen! That's how it is! Interesting, truly an interesting example in the alchemical sense, right? Oh, what valuable grandchildren! Yes, Jessica is a daughter I wouldn't let go of even for 10 billion yen. In that sense, I believe she has a value that can't be measured with money. Oh, so you can state for certain that she's worth 10 billion. Oh. What about you, Ava? What about your George? Yes, father. George is worth 10. No, even more than that. And that's not in the abstract sense of things money can't buy. But he'll certainly build up a fortune equal to his worth. He'll become a grandson worthy of carrying on your great works, father. I see. And what about you, Rudolph? What about your battler? Compared to George Kuhn, there's nothing about battler I can brag about. If he was kidnapped and we were threatened with a ransom of 10 billion, I'd feel like sticking a bow on the guy and letting him have him. On top of that, he's an idiot and reckless. He talks about grand dreams and things that couldn't be done. I guess in that way, he's a super idiot worth the equivalent of 10 billion normal idiots. But I'm sure that guy could do things that even a group of 10 billion average people couldn't do. Well, I'm pretty sure he'll fall flat himself, face. The world isn't easy. But at the very least, there's no doubt that watching over his life will be more fun than looking at 10 billion average people. What of Maria? Maria is my adorable and only daughter. Her value cannot be measured with money. That is all. Hmm. I have a very complicated relationship with Maria because, child abuse. Dreams in the future, miracles and possibilities are the source of my magical power. No magic without hopes holds any strength. I cannot expect any more from you who have proven to be average. But I see. My grandchildren hold future possibilities, and expecting a magical miracle from them may be worthwhile. Miracle, magical, jewelry. Stop it! I'm precure brained again. If you're saying that in this way, they're worth more than 10 billion. Yes, I can see where you're coming from. Like, where's the part? Like, is Kinzo just gonna say, "All right, now let's make the grandchildren fight to the death, and whoever loves their grandchild more, I mean their children more." Hmm. Let me change my thinking a little. I have absolutely no desire to hand over all I have to any of you. However, it will be quite interesting to question the grandchildren to see if one of them is qualified. Oh, great. Yep, here we go. I mean, because he has not given a shit about them at all, really, for all of the other ones, unless Beatrice was involved. So, is this how this becomes the Maria timeline? Because Maria knows Beatrice, and so he'll be like, "Oh, anyone who knows magic and Beatrice, then she's probably worthy." And then, like, that's how Maria it is like Maria. It is like Kinzo gonna say, then yes, you're the successor now, and then that means you're Beatrice, and then we get to we get Maria, all capitals Maria Beatrice. I guess we'll see. So then, what shall I do? And let us do this. I will individually question the grandchildren to see if they are qualified to succeed the Ushiromiya family inheritance and wealth. Father, however, that does not mean that one of you will indirectly receive the inheritance. I am already disappointed in you all. There is no longer anything I have to give you. Not a thing. The ones I will question are my grandchildren, and the ones who might succeed me are my grandchildren. Make absolutely sure you do not mistake this. Understood? I shall obey father's decision. Same here. I'll go along with what he decides. It's gonna be kind of sad, really, because yeah, like basically, what's the word? George is just good boy. Um, Battler is just like unconventional, like stubborn, got that that dog in him. Boy. Maria is witch girl. Like I kind of just feel bad for Jessica because she doesn't really have that much special to herself. What about you, Ane? Wait, hang on, no, it's not Aniki, it's Aneki. Aneki. Of course. I shall think of how to test my grandchildren, which means this is no longer any business of yours. After all, none of you are involved with the succession in any way now. So, right here, right now, perhaps we should discuss a different method that does involve you, which is that is tonight's true purpose, and the true purpose of this final Ishirumiya family conference as well. I have no desire to hear your thoughts and opinions. I demand only your assistance. Assistance in my ceremony. Oh, fuck. What are they going to. What is he going to make them do? Your ceremony? Yeah, exactly. Could he be planning to start some strange ceremony involving Beatrice's resurrection again? Again? For the fourth time? I mean, he has to, because, like, we've established that in every timeline, this happens and everybody fucking dies. Maybe sometimes there's a sole survivor. Rather, just what do you mean by that? If we can assist you, we'll do anything. Right, Rosa? Yes, but what in the world is it? A ceremony is inscribed in my epitaph. I'm going to make you all murder each other. This is fucking. Hello, Alley Cat. This is how's the mystery? I'm scared that we're gonna in timeline 4 we're gonna get Danganronpa all and all this shit. And so instead of it just being the witch kills everybody, it's you guys are going to have to choose who you amongst yourselves. You're going to have to murder each other until there are only 5 left. For that purpose, I must offer 13 people as sacrifices. Gathering 13. Oh, Lord of the Flies, gotcha. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. He's only literally just announced this now, but, like, From my abilities of prediction and experience with storytelling, that does sound like the most dramatic way to do this. Gathering 13 people's worth of sacrifices is no easy feat. But tonight is the family conference. Many adults have gathered on Rokkenjima. There could be no other day in which to carry out this ceremony. Yeah, exactly. What is it you don't understand? I'm making this extremely simple. I told you that I'll choose 13 of the humans on this island and offer them as sacrifices in a ceremony to revive Beatrice. What? This couldn't be simpler. Even worthless people like you could be very useful as sacrifices in my ceremony. Wahahaha. Listen, this is not a joke, nor anything of the sort. This is my final bet, my final ceremony, last one I will desire in my life. There are now more than 13 humans on this island. In short, that's a headcount that can easily satisfy the massive amount of sacrifices I require. Become the sacrifices for my ceremony! Kinzo-san, you weren't serious about what you said back then, were you? It wasn't a joke. I'm just your friend. I just play fucking chess. Please don't tell me I have to be a human sacrifice as well. Oh no, he's okay. Okay, no, he has. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, sorry, my friend. That was no joke, or anything of the sort. It is what I bet my life on. Final ceremony. The final game that I will attempt. Conveniently, the phone lines are out, so we can't call the police and say, "Hi, police, our patriarch has gone crazy and he wants to murder us all. Can you please come and stop him?" Yes, this is a game. A killing game, if you will. If gaining my fortune and leaving the island is your goal, then there are only two ways to achieve it. Will you escape being chosen as one of the 13 sacrifices and spectacularly survive by finally solving the riddle of the epitaph and stopping the ceremony? Or will you kill me and thereby stop this ceremony? Those are your only two options. Oh, wait, that's three options. You can be chosen as one of the sacrifices, you can solve the riddle, and you can kill him. That's really three options, but okay. Father, are you a little tired? What are you talking about, Aneki? You expect me to listen to something that shady and say, "Oh, really?" Well then, that is all I have to say. No objections or opinions are necessary from you. I will simply awaken from my dream of having 4 unsuccessful children. To all of you, what will occur now before your very eyes may seem like a dream, an illusion, something that couldn't conceivably be of this world, and a world that defies understanding. But that itself is my reality. Now I will finally awaken from the shallow, useless dream that all of you are. Come, the game has already begun, see? With this many of you here, I can take lives, starting with anyone. So long, my unsuccessful children, and for the final and only time in your lives, be useful for my ceremony. Arise, Pendragon's memorial troops. Oh god, he's actually gonna use magic. Right. Wait, he's got the fucking bunny girls, really? He's got the bunny girls. Ugh. Not the bunny girls. Honestly. Chiesto 45, right here. Chiesto 410, right here. And there's a third one with the eye patch. Chiesto 0, right here, sir. And it's been added to the fucking. Here we go. A weapon of the Civil Cavalry says Pendragon. 00 is their common composed leader. This is merely the rolled man of blah blah blah. Yeah, I went for a little food, come back with dragons, and Bunny goes, "What do you mean? This is Umineko. This is what happens." Excessive fighting power, yeah, excels at Renaissance, powerful fighting strength, blah de blah. Okay. Rest in peace, Sakatara. Oh yeah, right. I missed that. Yeah, I didn't show you that part. Yeah, Sakatara is fucking dead. They killed the Rosa. Yeah, Rosa killed the Shoda by like she's saying this. I'm gonna fucking hair up your doll that I made for you, especially because I'm so frustrated, and because of that, he's dead. Although actually, technically, there's like so in the future and revive Sakataro because she remembers him, but like it's different. Anyway, you know what? I shouldn't think about this too much. Actually, hang on. If I go back to right, his skill is the summoner. That's it. His summoning ability it surpasses even Beatrice. That's why Beatrice couldn't do the bunny girls, right? Um, yeah. Okay, okay. He can't. So he can do some really powerful spells, but then like basic stuff he can't do. Right. Got it. So that's why he can summon the bunny girls. You have permission to shoot 6 to death. I leave the choice of targets up to you. Begin your attack. Unrestricted fire. Understood, sir. Thank you for granting us such excellent targets. Everyone, commence unrestricted firing. Okay, they're like, hi, my father has summoned police. My father has summoned 3 bunny girls in leotards and have told them that they're allowed to shoot us to death. Can you please come? So let's see who dies this time. Natsuhi, okay? Remember what I said? It's like, oh wow, yeah, he's an abusive father. I mean, this is more than just abusive. This is well, I don't even know how to explain it anymore. Because I mean, that's the thing. Like, Beatrice is a witch, right? She's got witch powers, and like, she's not like she is a witch, right? She's not a human. Whereas this guy, he is a human and is still kind of like this. So, oh, oh, oh no, Natsuhi. One down. Natsuhi, is it? A luckless woman to the end. Oh, her Shinto shrine, her Miko powers didn't come in handy this time. Next, 0-0, firing. I have a question. What happens if it hits him? If that happens, then who's gonna give the orders for the rest of them? Maybe that's just not gonna happen this time. But like the idea is that possibility can happen, right? All right, it's Rudolph now. Ah! Arthur, what do you think you're doing? You fool! Run now! Hmm. Oh, that's messed up. If this was in the anime, this would be fucking messed up. Dear, dear. 45, impact, it's a hit. Spectacular. Fire again. 3 more remain. Father, what is this supposed to be? Oh, everyone, Run! Get the police! I don't know what they'll do against bunny girls with magical golden arrows, but get the police! An ambulance! Quickly! Everyone, let's escape! Escape! You sure slow, yeah? Did you think I'd let you escape, yeah? Ah, help me! Gotta-san, duck! What a scary woman, yeah. You really want to go the same way as your husband that much? Genji-san. 45. Impact is a hit. Oh, Genji. How unfortunate. Rest in peace, my friend. Ha 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 ha, your death will not be wasted. You will become one of the 13 keys essential for the resurrection of my beloved witch. Waha. Like, this is essentially, besides the bunny girl shit, like, this is essentially what we thought was going to happen. That it's just, everybody just gets killed and it's just like a, okay, dark cult ceremony. As opposed to all this weird shit where it's like, everyone's being, hidden up in locked rooms and all that kind of stuff. Kenji-sama. We're nothing more than the witch's pieces. Nothing more. Nothing more. Well then, who will we go for next, yeah? Hehehe. Let go of Nissan! Let go of Nissan! Just stop it, father! Just stop this brutality! Run away, Rosa! Father! Order her to let go of Nissan! Just stop them from doing this! I cannot. If that is what you desire, then prevent it using your own power. Cut a path through your own fate with your own hands. Fight the funny fucking bunny girls. You have always hidden behind the backs of the others in fear. Let me see you overcome your weakness one last time in your life. Whoa! Father, you really are insane. Sorry, was that a... Oh, okay. Okay. I like it sounded like a gunshot for a second. I was like, man, yeah, sure. You know what? Sure is a shame that the only gun was... Actually, no, there are multiple guns in the building, and the guns might actually be effective against the bunny girls. But I mean, how are they supposed to know that? Rest in peace, I guess. Defensive firing. I apologize for the discourtesy to you, shooting so close to you, sir. I care not. So this makes 6 people. Yes, Lord Goldsmith. This makes 6 people. Indeed. So the sacrifices of the first twilight. Ava, Rudolph, Rosa, Natsuhi, Hideyoshi, and Genji. ha! Wah! The curtain has finally risen. The ceremony to revive Beatrice has begun. You lucky ones who have managed to escape the first twilight, allow me to introduce you to my friends. Arise, my friend. Renove? Oh, wait, but I thought he's Beatrice's guy. Hang on, alright, well, he's here. Hang on. Okay, one of the 72 great demons works for a master, blah blah. He currently has a contract with Beatrice as a butler, yeah. Okay, I don't know how he had the ability to summon Renove then. Pleased to meet you, everyone. And good day to those of you who I haven't seen in a long time. It seems this place is once again spectacularly untidy. Pay it no mind. It takes a stimulant of this level to wake me from my daydream-like days. Allow me to introduce my friend, a reliable butler, and one of the 72 great demons, Renove. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. So, I wasn't able to greet Genji. I hope he was at least able to fulfill his purpose painlessly. It was an instant death from a direct hit to the head. He didn't have time to feel the pain. Is that so? Very well. Allow me to introduce another friend. Rise, my friend Virgit. Wait, that's her actual name? What the fuck? How does that even... Okay, first of all, I thought she was hiding as Kumasawa. Second of all, I thought her name is Beatrice. And I thought that... You know, okay, whatever. Thank you for summoning me, Master. Although I would rather have not been summoned into a bloody place such as this. Allow me to introduce her, too. This is both my friend and a reliable counselor, Virgilia. Okay, hang on, that's... Okay. I don't know anymore. I'll be honest, I don't know. I desire to borrow your great power as the Witch of the Finite. What? Lend it to me. Even if I tried to refuse, such a thing wouldn't be permitted for one subordinate by the power of your summonings. As you wish, master. Still, what a fearsome fellow. To think he summoned 3 of the Cheerster sister corps, me, and even Virgilia. Even though it's only in the area of summoning, to think he surpasses Milady so thoroughly. How frightening. I can't help but shudder at the Ushiramia blood. In order to carry out Beatrice's resurrection ceremony, I shall give it my all as a summoner. This still isn't enough. In order to perfectly succeed in the ceremony this time, I shall summon no more, or summon more. What? Yep. I can still acquire more. Answer to my summons. One of 72 demons, guff. Okay, well, we've got another one of the demons. What's he gonna look? Or she? Or is it gonna be a boy or a girl this time? Who fucking knows? Let's go and find out. Roll the fucking dice. What is this demon gonna look like? Oh, Beatrice and Virgil. Ah. Right, that's why she's called Virgilia. You're right, that makes sense. Speaking of which, my friend wants me to watch the Devil May Cry Netflix series. Specifically because I haven't played the games. Anyway, what is this demon gonna look like? Place your bets, guys. Oh, you can even materialize her. Okay, it's another anime girl. Got it. It probably means that the corrosion is advanced even more on this island. It already proceeded far enough. Oh, wait. Right. What? Because, as in, like, because all the timeline shit, right? Right. Has Rokonjima already been completely sucked into a parallel world then? Okay, that's... Is that new? Is that new lore? I hope he does not surrender. Oh, okay, no. He's just saying they do know. Okay, yeah. They do know what's. Wait, what? I have so many questions. So they are aware of the shit with battle art going on outside the game board. So basically, they're being summoned like from outside the game board, and they do retain their memories from the last timelines and everything. But like, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I actually don't know. Oh yeah. So is Vigilia good or bad? Because like she was like at the end of timeline 3, but Beatrice suggests that Virgilia was the one who, did the whole like, oh, let's trick him into signing the ceremony and stuff. So I thought she was like, she betrayed him, but she seems concerned now. It seems the main character is the master this time. Let us expect a script of a different flavor than Milady's. I'm surprised he can write this shit without dying of cringe. But I guess that's the power of magic, right? The power of magic is the powers are right, like, and then he summoned a bunch of demons and then made a magical circle appear with the power of his hand without dying of cringe. That is the true story of Umineko. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, who's this? But right, no, this is Garp, okay. You did well to answer to my call. Garp, one of the 72 great demons. This is one hell of a place you've summoned me to. She even has a new theme. Also, it's her. Hang on. No, that's not what I meant. No. Yeah, no, I was like, is her dress like open on the side like that to see her side boob? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Did you call me up to clean this blood-stained room, Goldsmith? Also, I saw she's on the thing, so let's read. One of the 72 great demons, Beatrice's friend, when a magician demands that she grants the ability of instantaneous movement, that's what we call Goku powers. She uses extraordinary power for playing pranks. Her specialty is hiding keys in bags. Okay. Here we go. In the context of closed room mysteries, this power becomes an altered weapon that can easily strike a finishing blow. Her queen bee strikes are likely to pierce any and all detectives, forcing them to surrender. Okay, so this is, I guess, but wait, no, okay. On the one hand, this explains all the locked room murder mysteries that that Beatrice made. On the other hand, to explain that, then Battler would have to say, yes, it's one of the 72 great demons. It's magic. So, I guess it's explaining some things and not explaining other things. To summon you for such a reason. Be like using... Hiding keys being the ultimate ability in murder mysteries is really funny. It is, no. That's the whole thing, like, these characters are essentially all murder mystery cheats, right? Perhaps this island is finally submerging completely into fantasy, and we've still got 4 more episodes to go. This all-star cast is even more surprising than the gruesome state of the room. I thought the Reachius sisters, the Great Demon Renove, the Great Witch Virgilia, and even me. What's going on? Is this pandemonium? Are you trying to start a concert from hell or something? I see, as a conductor for that, I couldn't think of anyone better than you, Goldsmith. I will have your assistance as facilitator in the completion of my ceremony to resurrect Beatrice. You have no objections to my summoning contract, correct? Of course not. There's no way I could resist the subordinating power of the legendary Great Summoner, Lord Goldsmith, who forced the famous Great Witch Beatrice to do his bidding. I'll assist you. Me and my exposed side boob, although I will of course ask a fitting price. So, what's my first job? Capture the cowards who made it through the first twilight. Fortunately, there are still 7 here, aren't there? Nanjove, Shannon, Kanon, Goda, Kumasawa, Kirie, and Kraus. Oh, if these 7 are all offered as sacrifice, that's exactly 13 people. Until it's time for the second and later twilights to be carried out, throw him in a cage of sacrifices. Well, I guess now I understand why he's saying his wait. But I thought this was supposed to be random. Oh, no, wait. I can't remember now. I can't remember if he has the ability to choose who gets killed or not. Because I like the whole thing was before it's not as powerful if he doesn't have the ability to be chosen as well. And then because he has to interview the grandchildren, right? So he's gonna do that in person while everybody else is in cages. But like, I don't know. One down. I've gotten slow. I let two get away. Don't worry, we are currently locking onto the escapee targets. Data link ready. Hee. Shall we snipe? No, I cannot authorize that. They are precious sacrifices. Wait for the Master's authorization. Great Lord Goldsmith, we await your orders. Is it still too soon for the coming of the second twilight? Is what the source of my magical power is whispering to me. It must not be now. Let them do as they please. It isn't as though they can escape from this island. The source of the Master's magical power is noise, and risk and tests of luck. Ho-ho, in other words, it means being fickle, it would seem. Perhaps you could also put it that way. Work up. Let us steadily advance the ceremony from here on. Well then, that is that. Next to my grandchildren. I will test them to see whether they are qualified to become my successor. Let's see, how shall I test their qualifications? If you decide that they're qualified, do you intend to abandon Beto's resurrection? Of course. Despite that, I will test them. Also, why are you calling her Beto? Don't worry, it's a very, very long story. Like, 30 hours of at least. Perhaps a woman cannot understand that contradiction, nor my badness. I may be a great wizard with the power of fucking sorcery and summoning and demons, but I am still incredibly sexist. Well, apparently men are as weird as ever. I don't get the very concept of playing around with risk. Feminist writer Ryukishi07. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now the curtain finally rises on the first twilight. That Kinzo, I see he loves being flashy as usual. So even that man who can be more persistent than anything when he follows you around can shine so when on the stage. Damn, always killing in a grotesque way as usual. Smashing off their heads. The bad taste you witches and demons have always pisses me off. Smashing off their heads. I see. So she's realized that in the games up until now, that's been the most ideal method of killing. Really? Really? Ideal? How is such exactly grotesque way of killing ideal? Isn't it though? Try and remember the very first game. You. So you're that new demon or whatever that just appeared. Damn, so this means that the West corrosions continue now there are even more creeps wandering around. Yeah, yes, that is the reason, definitely. It's not because I keep coming up with more fucking ideas and I just need to keep making it more complicated. The corrosion hasn't just affected the number of people, but apparently their fashion sense as well. I don't know about that, Battler. I think the 7 stakes already had, like, they were like in episode 2, and they're already pretty ridiculous. If the corrosion advances any more further, and even more weird people appear, just what in the world would they be wearing? Right. Battler's like, please, and let the next one be naked. Please, next one be hot naked chick. Battler. What? I can have some fun too. It's so scary, I can't imagine. Oh, seriously, give me a break. It's been a long time, Riche. Have you been well? Rich, who even knows? Like, I don't even know if that's like a Japanese-based whatever. guess she's Vito's friend. Which means she's gonna be a creep amongst creeps. By the way, they were saying something like closed circle or whatever, but what does that mean? Serial murder mystery novels that occur in places isolated from the outside world, you know, that thing. You know, there's no huge new suspects, right? You're Gretel. I see. You look like a wise kid. I love kids like you. You taste so sweet and tantalizing. Gross. Keep the jokes to your clothing. It's Devilish Pretty's newest Jack the Ripper Christmas Blood. I am saying it in fucking triangle commas, which means I have to read this and translate the roman. Wait, no, I've got to. Sorry, first I've got to put it into switch to Japanese first, and then come on, translate. Okay, with that, now send to translate. Devulishu, Devulishu Puriti. Yes, this is newest work. Yeah, Jakuza Ripper, Christmas Blood. Yes, it is. That is exactly what she says. Okay. Yep. At least we know it's well ventilated. Why don't you add a gap to the head part as well? Get a little air into your brain. Yeah. It looks like this kid has figured out the meaning of the corpses with their heads half smashed. Episode 1. Yep. At that time, there were two types of corpses. Some had their faces pulverized, and some had half their faces pulverized. At the time, I quickly created two types of corpses, but I realized that the former, more atrocious type was actually disadvantageous for me. Oh, I know. Right? Is it because I get it now? It's because yeah, because if you can't see their heads, you can't actually know for sure if it's the person, right? Yeah, hard to confirm the identities. Yeah. Since you use it as a grounding from which to counterattack, I will not use the red easily. I'll make you come apart to the seams by using red in just a single place, as rarely as possible. In the end, it means I will pay all rounds regarding your guesswork for all the closed rooms, and I only have to smash one of those once with the red truth. It simply said you only had to create corpses whose identity could be distinguished and whose complete death could be understood. Well, that escalated quickly. Oh God. Oh wait, I was just like, oh, but like, no, she's in the fucking spirit world cage or whatever. Oh shit! It's him. It's Shota Boy. No. You. Are you alright? Does it still hurt? Thanks. I'm fine, little guy. Oh, this is very cute because yeah, it's like a you're the one that killed me, but you know I'm still the good guy, and so I want to help you out. Where are we? It's really cold. Come this way. You mustn't stay here. You? Are you okay? Uh, sorry, my head hurts. I'm sorry. Could you stop saying, you? Mm, Wait a second, didn't I tell you to stop? Uh, sorry. What is this child? I know there's no malice in him, but when I'm around this child, my head hurts. Are you okay? Let's go quickly. You mustn't stay here. Why shouldn't I be here? Hey, where is this? Who are you? Where's your mama? The one who made me. It's you, mama. Huh? This kid's mother is me? Who is this kid? I don't remember at all. Did you forget about me? You made me, right? Wait a second, stop kidding around. Maria's my only child. That's right. Where's Maria? Where is she? Maria! Maria is here, but she's not Maria now. It's better if you don't meet with her now. That's better for your sake, and Maria's as well. For Maria's sake as well. Escape. Huh? What are you saying? Where is Maria? Maria! Answer me! Maria's gonna find you. Come this way, quickly, Mama. Oh no, Maria's gone psycho witch crazy, hasn't she? Let go! Just, who are you? What gives you the right to call me Mama? Mama is the one who made me. Did you forget? For Maria's birthday present. You made me with your own hands. Did you forget? You couldn't be. Maria's Sakataro? Yes, the lion stuffed animal Mama made. Ugh. You? Are you okay? Are you okay? What's wrong? Go away! You have nothing to do with me. Sakataro was just a disgusting, crabby, stuffed animal, right? I don't know you, and I'm not your mama. Go away! Disappear! Here, you. Oh, God. Lion, stuffed animal. Without a doubt, these are the remains of the Sakataro stuffed animal I tore apart on that day while I was caught upon by my emotions. The instant I realized that, a long sharp shriek that could rupture an eardrum tore the world apart. No, no, oh, no, 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 no. Oof. Everything eventually breaks, is stolen, is destroyed by someone. Even I had lots of toys and treasures stolen, broken, mocked, and thrown away by my brothers and sister and mother and father. When I cried about that, I might have shed a few tears. Not once did I sob like this and trouble my parents, throw a tantrum, get mad, hit the floor, and kick and make a racket. Oh, God. Even though I always wanted to, I thought I'd get in more trouble than I did, so I always held it back. It's because I held it back that I was able to become the wonderful adult I am now! Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, this would be a great horror game if there were visuals for that. What is this? What is this? Hands! My hands! My hands! There she is. This way. You won't be able to hit me anymore. What's happening? My hands! My hands! What did you do, Maria? What is this? What on earth is this? What is this adult? Oh no, it's just Beatrice. If she'd used those hands for patting her daughter's head, flipping through pictures books, or making warm meals, it might have been worth leading them on. Mommy hit my head more than she patted it. She never opens picture books. She doesn't even make me food. I go to buy it myself. But I mustn't go to the same store more than once. Mustn't have my face remembered, mustn't talk to the policeman. Why? Why is that? Is it my fault? Am I not allowed to have Mama pat my head, have picture books read to me, or eat dinner with Mama? Why not? Why not? I didn't do anything wrong. It isn't my fault. It's Mama's. Mama's fault. Mama wouldn't play with me, but Sakataro did. He even read books, watched TV, and ate meals with me. He was a much, much better friend than Mama was. I'm not proud of it. What am I supposed to do? I'm busy with work. Work, I tell you. You know that, right? It was unavoidable. True enough, it was unavoidable. Unavoidable that you'd injure your daughter, tearing her heart apart and making her tears run with blood. In that case, there's no avoiding the same thing happening again. Right here, right now. Come, Maria. Enough of the excuses from a woman who calls herself a mother. Yep. Okay. Yep. Can you forgive her or not? Is she innocent or guilty? I won't forgive her. Mama's guilty. I'll make Mama meet the same fate she gave Sakataro. Take Mama from the seat of the neck and tear her apart so we can see the cotton inside her. This is incredible. Hideous. Filthy insides. Splendidly done, Maria. Well then, is this enough for your revenge? Can you forgive your mother or not? Innocent or guilty? I can't forgive her. Still can't forgive her. She's guilty. Why is Beatrice letting her do this? Feel the depth of your sin, which cannot be repaid by a single human life. And remember your own great sin. Come, try and remember. Remember the scale of your sin. Hello? Is it Mama? When will you get home? I'm sorry, I'm busy with work today, so I'm staying over. Oh, it's a lonely story, but isn't this mother love, daughter love wonderful with both looking out for the other? Do you see any problem with it, Maria? Rosa? I kept that promise, didn't I? The next evening, didn't I do as I promised, buying a cake and returning earlier than usual? That's not it. I knew. That evening, a pay on delivery package came for Mama, but there wasn't enough money in the wallet. So I called Mama's company to ask what to do. I was told only to call at special times, but I thought it'd be bad if the package was something important for Mama's work. So I called. Then I was told Mama had the day off. I was told it'd be decided long ago Mama would have that day off, and she'd gone far away to play. I knew. The whole time I knew Mama was lying. But you know what? Sakataro scolded me, saying that it wasn't true. Every day Mama was busy with work. Man, this sure is fucking content warning. You didn't tell your daughter you were on vacation? I told her once, but she was so noisy that I decided not to tell her anymore. It's less work that way. If you're worried about your daughter, you didn't have to force yourself to put this in your schedule, right? But that way, we'd never get our schedules to match. Didn't I say not to worry about that? Come on! Let's not talk about my daughter. It'd be a waste of this precious wine. I find you fascinating as both a woman and a human being. For that very reason, I feel bad about taking so much of your time to strain your relationship with your daughter. Did I always tell you not to worry about my relationship with my daughter? I try not to talk about her when I'm alone with you, okay? I wouldn't even have phoned in from here if it weren't for the noisy drunk laughing stupidly in the lobby downstairs. Rosa-san, can't you reconsider taking sudden vacations like this? For your daughter, headache? Isn't it enough if we only meet when our schedules match? Our schedules will never match up that way, right? And I always want to be with you. That's a child's way of loving. Loving between adults should be a little more stoic. Not being able to be with you for long periods of times makes me lonely too. However, I think we can enjoy more than enough without loving during that limited time. So you're telling me to go be with my daughter more. Be a mother, not a woman. That's what you want too, right? You must also want to spend lots of time with your daughter. I won't run away. I'm trying to say I think it'd be sad to sacrifice. Yeah, anyway. Did you get back on good terms with your wife? It's like you've had enough of being separated from her. I don't want to talk about my wife. Just like you don't want to talk about your daughter. I thought you understood about my daughter, but I guess you don't like single women with children after all. That's not what I'm saying. Liar! I've just become a burden for you, right? That's not what I'm saying. No, I know, I understand. Oh no, after being abandoned so many times because of that child, I know. I can tell by your mood, yes. You're already like those other men. You don't want a woman with a child. You don't want a divorce because that's a pain. You don't want to become the parent of a child made with another man, right? That's right. You're always in the way. If only you didn't exist, I would have been able to grasp my happiness as a woman long ago. Oh no, him, her. Because you exist. You're always in the way of my happiness. Mama. Even I didn't want you to be born. No, that's not it. I thought I might be able to build a happy family together with you. That man disappeared right before your birth. He said he'd build a warm family with me, tricked me, and disappeared from my sight for all eternity. Only you were left. No love or memories or anything remained. Where did that man go? Probably just turned my days into him with a more memory and met the new love. And this time, he might have been able to create a happy family. And as for me, I have you. I can't even look for a new love. Men could go between women as they like and brag about it, but for a woman, for me, I have you. I had you as a stone weight. Because of you, I can't search for romance. I can't find love. And I can only live alone. No, I wasn't even allowed that. I wasn't even allowed at night to drink myself drunk all alone. Who are you? Oh! So, I don't understand. Because, like, I guess this is just the point where she's just airing out all of her frustrations, but, like, are we ever supposed to like Rosa? Is she just being like a hate sink here to be as awful as possible so we hate her? Or are they trying to say, you know, there is something good in her somewhere? I don't know. Mama. Ugly. how ugly is a woman drowning in lust. Now you see this woman's true nature. Even I, as a witch who would explore the depths of evil, find this most difficult to watch. Maria, now is the time to part from her. Smash the ugly lump of meat that calls herself your mother. It would be pointless for your pure soul to be bound by the chains between mother and daughter any longer. With your own hand, release your own soul now. You have now gained the truth and claw to protect yourself. Now you'll have to taste the pain I had to go through. Be crushed. I can't forgive you. Can't forgive you. Come, Maria. This is the limit of your anger and sadness. You aren't Mama. You're a witch. A witch tormenting me and Mama. I won't forgive you just because you look like Mama. I won't forgive you. You're the witch, aren't you? Always reading, reading books and pretending to play with witches. You're the one who should disappear. Because of you, even I'm treated as a freak. Because of you! I'll deny the mother who says these things. The black witch who makes them say them. And the part of myself that can't forgive my mother. I can't deny it. This is reality. Are you satisfied, Maria? Learn it. You, the source of my unhappiness. Learn it. Learn that what you're feeling is nothing compared to my pain. But Sakataro won't be fixed. He can't be fixed. Because Mama who made him, Mama who gave birth to him, won't acknowledge him. I wasn't acknowledged by Mama either, was I? So the broken Maria won't be fixed either. Yeah! It's fun, Mama. Since it's gotten so fun, I'm somehow starting to feel like I can forgive you. I am now the apprentice witch of origins, Maria. There's nothing to frustrate me, nothing to make me sad. Mama, I'll forgive you. I'm sure I can forgive you. I think I'll be able to forgive you after doing just a bit more. After all, I'm a witch. So when exactly is this taking place? Oh, that last thunder was loud. Must have been pretty close, right? Oh? You're so noisy, you woke Maria up. Sorry, Maria. Sorry about the so freaking loud. Yeah, that's okay. I won't sleep. Now go ahead and sleep. I'm not half asleep. Yeah. I'll forgive him. Really? Such a good girl, Maria. Rather good, Maria-chan forgave you. Make up. Yeah, sorry for teasing you. Forgive me. I'll forgive you. Because I am a witch. Well, that seems like a good place to end it off. Because, it's getting close to lunchtime, so. And it's the end of the chapter, so, Great. Queen. To end it off. Have fun with this. This is gonna be. Whew, oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. You'll never believe this, but we're under attack from bunny girls. I mean, uh, your grandfather is a wizard. He summoned a bunch of bunny girls. Your parents are dead, I think. Also there was a lady with uh, you know what? I'll tell you when you're older. Oh, jeez. Anyway, have fun, guys. See ya.